Hi and a very good day to the audience. Today we are going to present our topic, which is plastic pollution, Malaysia's perspective toward its effect to climate change. This topic will be presented by me and my teammates Ku, Bakira, Raymond, Tang, and Desmond. Without further ado, let's proceed to our topic today. In this decade, we could see a lot of people from all around the world discuss what is plastic pollution, and plastic pollution brings negative impact to the world. You could also see many pictures of plastic that floating on the sea surface. And last but not least, we have been sure hearing about some topics such as microplastic and garbage patch. In this presentation, we are going to know about the plastic pollution. However, before we know about plastic pollution, we should know what plastic is. Plastic is a wide range of synthetic or semi-synthetic material that use polymer as a main ingredient. Due to its strength and durability, it always been a better choice among consumers compared to eco-friendly products. Plastic pollution is the pollution that caused by plastic that involve massive use and disposal of plastic product in Earth. Too much of plastic that produced and being disposed is enough to cause the change of climate. It is because that disposing plastic will release greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and methane that accumulate at the ozone layer and refrain heat from dissipating from Earth and causing Earth temperature increase, this is a type of climate change. This is why our inquiry is significant, as we are going to raise Malaysia's awareness about the plastic pollution, as well as tell them the effect of plastic pollution to climate change.
The inquiry question of our project is how far does Malaysians are aware of the negative impact of plastic pollution towards climate change? And these inquiry questions will lead us to the aim of our inquiry, which are to find out what are Malaysians' awareness of the prime factors of plastic pollution in Malaysia. Not only that, we will also discuss the negative impact of plastic pollution in Malaysia as well as its effects to climate change. Last but not least, we are also trying to find out an effective yet efficient ways to reduce plastic pollution in Malaysia. Throughout inquiry, several hypotheses are made to assume the result of our inquiry for this time. First and foremost, the main factor of plastic pollution in Malaysia is due to lack of awareness of Malaysians towards the negative impact of plastic pollution, as well as lack of knowledge of 3R, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle. We also made a hypothesis that plastic pollution causes an irreversible effect to environment of Malaysia as well as climate. Last but not least, we also assume that implement education of 3R to public is one of the most effective ways to reduce plastic pollution in Malaysia. Let's see what we can do to collect our data for our inquiry. We collect data using survey, which is a type of quantitative method. It is easier to answer in form of survey if compared to other research methods. Our inquiry need a lot of data to determine the awareness of public towards the plastic pollution. During data collection, the survey is distributed all over Malaysia via social media. The questions are designed to ask Malaysians' perspective towards plastic pollution as well as its effect to climate change.
Let's see the general information about our respondents. From the demographic, we can know that most respondents are male students that age from 18 to 30 years old. This result could tell us that most of the respondents are highly educated students and have well awareness towards plastic pollution. Not only that, most of them come from Malacca and Negeri Sembilan, which explain that they are from developed states in which some way there will be plastic pollution, but at the same time, government has attempted some ways to take care of the issues. After knowing the basic information from our respondents, we will review some interesting questions that are picked by our members. First questions. It asks the respondent to rate their understanding and realization towards issues related to plastic pollution. In this question, most respondents rated 4, which shows that they know the significance to overcome plastic pollution and they have high awareness to plastic pollution, as we can see plastic pollution in our daily life. Next, we also asked respondents' opinion on which plastic usage culture contribute most of the plastic pollution in Malaysia. Based on their respondent, we can see that takeaway food using plastic container is the main contributor as all of us need to eat at least 1 to 2 times per day, as surely he reduced a lot of plastic.
Not only that, we also asked respondents to rate their condition of plastic pollution in their residential area. Most of the respondents feel neutral to the condition of plastic pollution in their residential area, as some government policies that will clean up the neighborhood regularly to reduce plastic pollution in residential area. This also could be reflected from the fact that most of our respondents are highly from cities. About question 4, high awareness among public is crucial to resolve plastic pollution in Malaysia, according to respondents, which again highlighted the significance of our inquiry that education towards Malaysians is the key point to reduce the plastic pollution in our country. We also asked respondents whether they are aware that plastic pollution leads to climate change or not. Most respondents are aware on how plastic pollution plays the part that leads to climate change. As one of the example, burning of plastic waste is common in Malaysia, in which it produces a lot of toxic gases as well as greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide that indirectly cause the temperature increasing all around the world and lead to climate change.
Besides that, we want to know that the respondents are aware of that degradation of plastic will release chemicals that contribute to climate change. Luckily, most of the respondents are aware of the issue, as chemicals such as carbon dioxide and methane will surely cause climate change like the example we said on last questions. In this survey, we also asked respondents whether they prefer plastic product or eco-friendly alternative. Most of them choose eco-friendly alternative, such as recycled water bottle and plastic bag that is made out of starch, as most of the respondents very aware of how dangerous plastic product could be towards the environment. Therefore, most people nowadays are preferring to use usable plastic container that is safer and more eco-friendly. We asked our respondents that whether they will apply 3R concept. According to the response, most of them do not have high effort in applying 3R. They have initiative to do it. However, applying 3R concept is difficult as it requires a lot of steps, such as separate the waste, compress plastic bottle, and etc. Therefore, once again, we want to highlight that to increase the willing of 3R among the society, education is very important. In school, this might be taught practically so that everyone will do in their life.
Apart from that, we also asked what are the ideal ways to apply reduce and recycle concept in their life. Many of them feel that using recycling bag instead of plastic bag is a way to reduce usage of plastic products. Not only that, they are also very agree to the action of reducing the usage of plastic straw and using reusable water bottle in order to reduce plastic pollution in daily life. Furthermore, many of them feel that both sorting out plastic waste to be recycled and dump used plastic product into the correct recycle bin is the way to recycle plastic products. As the conclusion, our inquiry has the main objective to raise the awareness of Malaysians towards plastic pollution as well as the effect of it towards climate change. Apart from that, the hypothesis of our inquiry is accepted as we can see that the plastic pollution that happened due to lack of awareness among Malaysians that cause irreversible effect to environment. Not only that, implementing the education of 3R is the most effective ways to solve plastic pollution in Malaysia. According to our data collected, the Malaysians' awareness towards plastic pollution is beyond our expectation. At the end of the presentation, our group hope that Malaysia's government as well as the citizens can contribute their effort to reduce plastic pollution so that the whole global world would not suffer from climate change. That's all from us. Thank you.